Hi everyone, this is Lisa with Lisa Plans, and I hope everyone has had a great 4th of July, and I'm here to do a quick flip of my July setup that I did actually on July 4th, and I'm just not filming. But I wanted to come on here and do a flip of this just real quick and show you what I've got going on, and let's do it. So I have set up July with mostly Cocoa Daisy deco, and also I'm back in discs for July, and I was actually in discs for June. But I had a brief period where I was in personal rings for like 2 weeks. And also excuse me with the cough, I was also in Junior Discbound for like a week. I just kind of, in and out of different things, just making sure this is what I wanted to set up for July. And look what happened. We're in discs again. So I just love HP Mini Discs though. I mean, they're so easy to pick up. It's so light, easy to maneuver around. It sits right by my keyboard for work. Stays open. Love everything except for the setup. The setup took me all day on 4th of July. I did all 4th of July. It takes me a long time to set this baby up, and I just don't know if I want to do it again. I'm going to be honest. Reason being is my printer started acting up. It just jams. I know what's wrong with it. I need to get a new maintenance kit for it and replace the rollers. And that would help that paper pick up and not jam in my printer. And my laminator broke too. This was not intended to be my cover. I always like the month on the front, but it decided to eat my front cover as a snack. So, or a full meal. I don't know. But yeah, it just ate it up, and I tell you what, I just don't know if I want to do this much setup. Yeah, that amount of work for this little guy it's a lot, and I'm just getting frustrated. I'm like, do I want to do this every month? And now I'm starting to see like why I hesitate every month to set this up, because it is hours of work to cut, print, punch, date, all of it. I'm just like, I'm so over it. Love the planner. I love being in here. It works for me. But the setup, I'm starting to think it's a no-go. I really am. I'm starting to look at other things. So I try to be in here for a full year, but after that fiasco with the laminator and the printer, I'm just like, I don't think so. So that's another why I was looking at Junior Discbound and personal, just trying to see, okay, is this worth setting up? And I'm thinking maybe just a notebook. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to explore and see what is going to be effective for me, and also something it's easy to set up. I just want easy setup from now on. So I don't know when I'm going to be in August. I do have some Cocoa Daisy kits coming, but we shall see. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds here on Lisa Plans channel for Mini Discbound. But anyway, I'm in my Levenger 1.5 inch discs, and I love 1.5 inch. 2 inches are just too big, and the 1.25 is too small. So I do know that the 1.5 is kind of my sweet spot. I like this size. It just seems to be perfect to pick up, hold, and it's got all my information that I need, plus a whole load of note paper. So getting into it, this is a cover from, I think it's Levenger, and I cut it down. Just about everything in here, though, as far as the inserts, discs, everything is linked in my January setup. If you want the full-on detailed, very long, drawn-out, everything linked setup video, the January one is for you. So I recommend going to that one and seeing if you can find the link to everything. But yeah, so I really do actually like the way this turned out, and I'm happy that I finally got something to laminate. I had to pull out my old Scotch laminator, and it just doesn't do as good as a job as the other laminator that decided to eat everything. So I'm gonna have to get a new laminator if going forward this is what I want to do. So but yeah, I subscribed to some of the Cocoa Daisy kits. I think this month I've got the stationery kit and the main planner kit and just the dashboards. I think I had 3 kits this month. And I think I got some extra washi, possibly. I don't remember. But yeah, those are the kits I subscribed to create this. I think I only have one thing in here that's not Cocoa Daisy. So we get to it. I will let you know what it is. I really love the colors in this month because I love this pinkish tannish color along with the teal. Those are some of my favorite colors. The teal, I have a lot of teal things. So if you saw what I have, you'd be like, oh yeah, I see it. Pink and teal. And this is just my grocery list. And I'm really liking just putting a little extra washi on the sides of my inserts. I decided to make an inbox insert this month just to see if it would help. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but it's here in case I decide it's a good idea. And all this is from the cut down B6 Dory booklet out of the Cocoa Daisy kit. And all you have to do is, since it's the right height, I just cut off a little bit in the width part, and it fits great. It's a 5x7 booklet, and all I do is cut it just slightly to fit. I think mini happy planner size is 4.6, so you're really not cutting off a lot, and you get a lot of deco. This is the freebie from Plans with B. This is from Plans Meet Paper, and this is just the yearly overview, and this is just the fall from July to December. I use this a lot to plan with. I really like having a yearly overview in my planner I use a lot for my hair appointments. I'm like, okay, I got my hair done here, so how many weeks do I need to go to get it done again? Or my car maintenance, and just planning out how many weeks until an event. It's just so convenient to have in here. It really helps actually plan. These dividers are from Amazon. If you actually type in HP Mini Frosted Divider, you'll probably find at least 2 companies that sell a frosted divider. I highly recommend both of them because I've used both and they're just great dividers. One's more like frosted and textured than the other one. One's a little bit smooth and glossy. So they're so cheap that you could actually just buy both of them, see which one you like. They're only like, I think, 10 bucks, I think. This is from the Cocoa Daisy main planner kit. This is just one of the papers, and their papers are gorgeous. I love their papers. Every month they just have something so beautiful. And this is from the stationery kit. This is the acetate, and I just had this layered over. This is from the Daisy Dory kit, and I just use this to mark off the days. I kind of like having something I can see just to mark it off because I don't like to do it on my main calendar spread. It's helpful. I didn't realize it was going to be helpful until I started doing it. I'm like, there's only, 3.5 more weeks left. I can't believe it. It's like I'm already a week into July, and I feel like July hasn't started for me yet. I'm like, where is time going? But this is my monthly. This is from SM Plans. I think in my last video, I talked about how I was starting to not like this insert. But now I think I'm back to liking it. I think it's because I am not like putting in my holidays. This one doesn't have the holidays in it. So I do have little stickers that fit perfectly up here. They're from Mandolin Plans. They're for Hobonichi weeks. But I need to just go through here and put in my holidays. I don't see why I can't do that. So I really need to also do this, put my to-do list. I just kind of want it already done. And I don't want to have to do it myself. You see how lazy I'm getting, you guys? I'm getting lazy. I think that's my problem. I don't know. But I just kind of like having it done already. I don't know. Yeah. I'm getting lazy. This next one is my tracking section. This is my monthly section. I only have 3 months in here. I don't have a lot of forward planning. I keep 1 page just for forward planning, just so I know when my upcoming doctor's appointments are, car insurance, just whatever that is I know is coming up that I need to worry about. It goes on this page. I would prefer to have every month in here, with holidays in there, and I can just throw a post-it on there. And then I wouldn't have to like fish through here, I guess, or worry about this getting lost in the shuffle. So that is one bad thing too about my discs, is that I kind of miss having a lot more forward planning. It's here, it's okay, but I prefer having it all laid out already. So if that makes sense, like either in an already dated 12-month, or in a weekly that has all 6 months, or if I had all my months in here already, I could do it that way too. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet. Yeah, with anything. But I am enjoying my current setup, so I don't want to sit here and complain all day, because I do like it. I really do like the HP Mini size. It's just perfect for me. And I actually have made some changes in here though, because it wasn't perfect for a while, and that's what I was looking at other things. And then I think I finally fixed it. So we'll see what that's about when I get to my daily section. I've changed all that up, my daily and weeklies. But this I need to do a separate video on. These are Excel sheets I've made, and they're my tracker sheets. They're my routine tracker sheets. These are things that I don't want to write down every single day if I do it. I just know that I need to pull this out, set it out on my kitchen counter, and just go to town on it. So my AM tracker I use very religiously in the morning, because I'm just not awake when I wake up. And then I have my cleaning tracker and my evening tracker. And I know if I do all these things for the day, which does look kind of like a lot, but it really doesn't take that much time to do a lot of these. I know that my day, my life will be a lot better for it if I do all these things. So it's all there. It doesn't get all done every day, but it's so nice to have this laid out. And excuse me. And I know that, I mean, I get a lot more done because of this sheet, because just being aware is nice. Yeah, I did a lot of counters today, which I wouldn't have normally done. It's crazy. Yeah, they look so nice today. So yeah, I have one for weekly too, and I have one for monthly. I just made this one. And I have a monthly habit tracker. I have not made up my goals, but they're usually the same. Walk, go to bed, post some stuff, declutter. Yeah. I have my Amazon list. I finally got this out of my traveler's notebook and put it in here and kind of cleaned it up. That is one thing I do like about being in a disc-bound planner, is that you can just tear the page out, redo it, and you have a fresh, pretty list, and it matches everything in the book, right? So I'll miss that if I move back to a TN. Won't be able to do that. Yeah, I have a purchase tracker, add to planner. I have a kind of like I write my weight on here to track it. I haven't done it for July yet. But I'll start putting that on here. I have it all the way through December. This is from Rojo Designs. I really like this tracker. I also have a yearly tracker, and this is car maintenance, everything. This is kind of like one of those when did I last inserts. Very helpful. I really love this. I love all these types of trackers. I could put this in a TN in the calendar section, just cut and paste it in. I've done that before, but it is nice having it in here. I have it washi in because it's something that I want to last all year, and these mushroom punches are gonna just die going in and out every month. So when I change up my discs, so This section is my daily section, and this is what I have changed. I've changed a lot in here. I found out when I was in my June setup that the week on one side and the daily on one side was not enough room. It was fine for a while until I got insane busy at work. I'm like, oh boy, I need more room. And also I found out that I was not putting everything on my week that I should have. I'm pointing this like it's my week. But I had a week on one page, and I don't have it in here now because I threw it out, I think. But I found out that I just wasn't putting everything on it. And that kind of bothered me because I want everything on here. I'm like, what's the point of having a planner if not everything's on it, right? So I found out that my brain just does not like a lot of deco on the page anymore. It just likes a clean page. So I went from that insert to this insert. I did a week on two. And instead of having a weekly section like I did in January, I used this insert in January and it worked out really well. But now I have my dailies after the week, and then another week, and then my dailies, and then another week, and then my dailies. So that's changed. And my dailies are now a day on two. I went back to a day on two, but they're different. I have timelines. So let me show you the 3 daily inserts that I researched the day on two. Oh, I made this. This is the vellum, the deco pieces from the Cocoa Daisy kit. And this I made from a Maggie Holmes paper pad I got at Joann's. If you're looking for some nautical stuff, Joann's scrapbook section has a bunch of Maggie Holmes. I think it's the Sail Away, Sail 2 kit or something. Something sail. It's all on clearance, or it was anyway. And so cheap. I got like a pad of paper for like $2. Yeah, I think I've got a nice piece of vellum for like 50 cents. I mean, we're talking really dirt cheap. So this is what I got there. I just wanted a palm tree in here somewhere. I got my palm tree. And I just think it's so pretty. I'm using this. It actually did laminate with my scotch, but it's so bubbly. My Scotch laminator will laminate, but it is a terrible quality. I mean, there's so many bubbles in here. It's ridiculous. But I got it laminated so I could put my Post-its on here. And I got another one on the other side. So I got my palm tree on here. And this is just a washi sticker. Aaron's list. This is from June. I had some leftover tasks that were kind of random. I put that on one of the Dory pages. I love these little fish. But this is my week, and I have a work soonish list. Oh, this is from Cloth and Paper. This just signifies this week. So I don't have to go fishing around. I actually put washi though on the sides here. So I could see like in my dailies, like where the next week might be coming up. Like here's one, and I have another one. So that's really helpful. So I might not need this Cloth and Paper like weekly divider that says this week at the top. I don't know. I'm debating whether or not I could sell those or something. I don't know if it's really useful. Work soonish. That's just, hey, get this done soon. I don't really have that much on here anymore. Kind of worthless right now. And this is where I decided to do a day on two. And I wanted to do a day on two that had a timed layout because I'm interested to see if I would like a timed layout. The first one I considered is from another one from Roho Designs, R-H-O-R-O, and I didn't like it. Now this will kind of turn your HP Mini into like the Franklin Planner, like I guess it would be the compact size. This is the equivalent, I guess. So you could actually turn your HP Mini into a Franklin Planner compact day on two, just like they have. This is what that is inspired from, with the timeline on this side, and then task list here, and then a tracker here and notes here. The only thing is this task list is way too small for me. I really like this timeline though, 5 to 10. I mean, if you can't fit your day in here, then I don't know. Maybe you work a different shift or something, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, there's so many hours if you work a, 9 to 5 or whatever. That'll probably cover it. But yeah, this task list is a no-go for me. So, but what a great insert. It looks so clean and nice, and I really wanted to like it and use it, but I don't think it's going to work for me. In fact, I know it won't work. I mean, I've tried this task list on the side before, and nope, it was a no-go. So the next one I decided to try was a Day On 2 from, this is Simple and Trendy Co. And I actually had her custom make this. I really thought this was going to be the Truth, the Life, and the Way insert for me. But turns out my brain just doesn't like it. It's like it's too clean. So I do like the schedule on this side from 6 to 10. I love the hours. I love the format. You have the half an hours in here too. And I like these sections. You can make these sections whatever you want. I had her number it, and I took off the section headers. I forgot what was here. And there's a date. So you can date it yourself. And the number's already there. And this could be to-dos since there's no, header up here. You can make this whatever you want. So you could make this to-dos, and you could make this notes. I decided to make this like errands and meals and like priorities up here. But it's too clean. My eye needs something like to rest on or something. It's weird. It's like, and these are a little too small for me, the numbers. So I didn't like this one so much. So that was a bust. So then the next one I tried was the Any Plans Printables Day On 2. And sorry for the post-its, but I have names that I want to protect the innocent for work. But yeah, I really like this one. So this is the one that won. I also like the fact that Monday, there's nothing on this side. And it goes all the way to, obviously, Sunday with nothing on this side. I like having a fresh week start instead of having, like, something here and then my Mondays here. If that makes sense. Or this might be Monday on, yeah, this would be like Monday on this side. But I don't want Sunday notes on my fresh week, if that makes sense. This being sectioned out this way really, really helps me. I like it to where I can take a week out if I want, like a whole week, put a whole fresh week in, and I don't have to worry about remnants of the last week or future days on, the next page. It all just kind of works out. So really like this insert from Any Plans, and I like how these are boxed in, and you still have the half hours. Now there's not enough time, or there's not as many time slots. I'm going to say there's enough time slots for me. 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. should cover it. If I have something later than 8, then it can go over here. But for the most part, I think this will cover like 90% of my life to 8 p.m. Although I do stay up quite late. But I don't have like events, that go past 8 probably. Occasionally, but it's kind of rare. But I really like this section too. I'll show you kind of a blank one. I like this section because I can put like timed tasks in here. I can also write them over here. Or I could put like meals here. I usually put my dinner here, down here. I usually put my dinner on my planner pages. Just so I kind of know if I need to meal prep for anything. Or if I need to have like a shorter dinner, like with meal prep. Or if a ginormous longer dinner is going to be okay. That takes me 2 hours to make. I don't know. That's just an example. But I kind of like just to know, especially if I have a very jam-packed day, when am I going to do things? I kind of miss that on just one piece of paper like this is what I was planning on. And I would put my timed things up here and then my to-dos below, which was okay for the most part. My days it can be done like that. But when I have days that are more complex and more things going on, I really like this. I really like having this, and it really benefits me. Even if there's not a lot going on, I just really like having it, just in case, you know. I also like the fact that if things don't work out, I can take this insert, take it out, print another Saturday, and still have my Friday and my other side still intact. I might have to rewrite, like if I have to-dos on Friday, rewrite those and then rewrite Sunday, but at least I can put a fresh one in if I really wanted to, if things got really crazy and changed up. Or I could just put a blank piece of paper in here if I really needed to. So that is always an option. I really like that. So really like this insert. I'm really enjoying it, and this might actually keep me in HP Mini if I can get my printer and my laminator to cooperate and figure out how I can just make this setup a lot less work every month. If I did it in batches, if I printed all my inserts one day, print and cut, store them, and then all I would have to do is sticker them later, and then I'd have like a day to do deco or something, and then a day to do cut dividers. You know, if I just did it in batches, it might be better. So I'm considering that, because man, I don't want to give up the functionality of these discs. I don't. But a leather cover is so nice, and just to slip in a notebook into a TN cover, it's so easy. So, but I don't get the functionality of the discs. So, and that's why I'm in here. The biggest reason I'm in discs, I'll show you my next section. I'll show you my little weeks that are peppered through here. They're so pretty. They're so blank and clean. I just love how clean this looks. I didn't put any deco on this page. I could put more deco on here. I just prefer it looking like this. It's so nice. Everything's laid out. I do have a little deco here. Nothing on the side. I don't know what I'm going to do with the side. All this is Roho Designs. I really like her inserts, I guess. Roho Designs. And this might be a simple and trendy lined piece of paper. I think it is. And I like how light it is. And I just put my task for the week, and that's all I need for that. But I do like a little bit of weekly planning. I'm not a big weekly planner. I do like to see it laid out with a little bit more detail. Yeah, I do like that, but mostly I'm a daily planner. I just love my dailies. So these dailies go all the way through to the 31st of July. But Monday starts here, and I do not have my weekly spread here yet. I'm going to wait until I get my August kit, and then I'm going to make this an August layout, and then have my July 3 days, and then do my August days next, if that makes sense. This is gorgeous. I love this piece of paper. Oh my goodness. I really do love this. So this is my favorite section of my planner. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I'm in discs, is right here, this notes section. So my notes section is kind of like actually two sections into one. I have a notes and things divider from Jane's Agenda, and everything from this divider to this divider are free, clean note pages that in various sizes, forms, Post-its. This is from Levenger, different colors of these. Checklists, I have different sizes of these. Some even have some washi on them. I could go through here and put washi on some of these from this month's kit. Just graph, lined, deco. This is also from that B6 story I cut down. I use it all for note paper. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Just junk notes, dot grid. I'm surprised they don't have blank in here. So, I don't even know what this is. Yeah. I just have tons of blank note paper. This is all from the cut down Dory. And I can just grab one of these and scribble and make a brain dump and all kinds of lists and things I'd like to do and throw it where I want. in my discs. That is why I love my disc-bound planner. I could do that in a traveler's notebook if I had like a notebook with just blank paper, but it's not the same. I think you guys know what I mean. I just love having stuff where I want it, how I want it, where I want it. I don't know if I just said that, but I think you get my drift. Be able to take it out, put it back in, put it somewhere else, just all over the place. So gorgeous. And I love just how flat this lays. I love it. So yeah, these are the days I just want to stay in my discs, and I need to just be better about getting my stuff done earlier. Because when I fix this all up and set it all up, it's just too much. So I need to break it down. So I think if I broke it down, maybe I'd like it better. But I just can't get out of it. I don't want to get out of it. I really don't. I just love it. So I don't know if you guys have seen this picture on Facebook, but there's these groups that are posting this as a Claude Monet, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's AI generated. And I forgot the actual name of the painter that painted it, but if it's even a painting, I don't even know. But anyway, it's all over Facebook, and I decided to print it out and put it in here, and it actually printed out pretty terrible. But anyway, it's in here. Just random. These are the actual notes I've created. These are just some things for my car I want to do. In fact, I think I've actually done some of these. I'll have to look and see. Retainer insurance codes, because I need to get new retainers. To do for others list, which is looking pretty sparse these days. Kind of sad. And these are just my lists. And I just showed all my passwords, so I'm gonna have to edit that out. And this section I decided to change. It was a work section, but I decided to make it into a travel section. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and change this section. I put everything that I had in my work section into Outlook, so I don't think I'm going to need this at all. I like having this packing list in here though, because I can just print it out and mark off. And I have all kinds of different notes on here from other traveling I've done that was longer. Like I just went away for a month for work, and there's some things that I should have brought that I didn't. So if I was going to leave for a month, who knew? So now I know. And this is my meal planning section. I use this a lot to plan my meals out. And these are meals that we kind of have on hand on one of those Levenger pieces of paper. These are the checklist pads from Levenger. Highly recommend you pick some of these up if you're in any type of disc-bound notebook, because they're so handy. I just love how great these things are. The paper quality is pretty thick, and it's just a different texture. It's just nice having it something different in your planner. They make all kinds of colors, but they are kind of expensive, so I do recommend that you buy them on sale. Or if you have reward points or something, pick up some of those. And other meals we have, and some meal ideas, meals to eat that we like. I finally made this insert. It's been forever. I kept saying I was going to make it. And these are stripe pages from Cocoa Daisy, and this is just my meal planning for the week. And it's kind of quick because the week's already started, and it's going to be a weird week, so I didn't really meal plan that much. We already have tons of food. I'm just going to make this one of those weeks where you just kind of clean out the freezer kind of week, you know. Instead of going buying a whole bunch of new groceries, I think we're just going to eat what we have, just to get the inventory down. So I just markered these, dated these with the marker, Tombow marker, and then I put August in here. Oh, I have my measurements. Those are old measurements. I'm sure I'm thinner now. And this is just the back, and I have a little pocket thing from the stationery kit. I have a bow. I just put washi on here Usually I put like some pretty thick like medical tape, but I think this is holding okay on this. So I'm going to leave it. And this is the back of my cover. This is from the dashboard kit, and it really didn't go over very well, but I didn't measure this very well. I just did not get this set up the way I wanted to this month. But you know what? It's working great. I love it. It's gonna work great. I just have to decide whether or not I want to do all this setup every month. It's a lot. It really is. It's a lot. Ask anyone who set this up from scratch. I think if I was an actually Happy Planner branded products that had all of the stuff already in it, it would be easier. But I don't like those layouts. I like things the way I like it, because that's what works for me. Yeah, I've tried the Happy Planner. I actually have one around here somewhere. I have the little Bambi one because it was so darn cute. It was stinking cute. And I thought, you know, I'm going to use that for maybe a content planner or something because it's so cute. Or I could take the dashboards that have Thumper on them and make it into something I could put in here. I don't know what I was thinking, but I bought it and it's around here somewhere. But I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. So I said I was going to be in here a year. I've made it 6 months so far, barely. I'm like scraping by, you guys. So I'm not quite sure. Cause yeah, the work it takes to set this up, but I just love it when it's done. I love it when it's done. If I could just pay someone to come out and do it just the way I want, but that's not going to happen. So, but anyway, that is my July setup. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And if I hop into something else, I will let you know. And I'm looking to do a plan with me soon, and also how I plan. And I've got a bunch of videos I want to do. I don't want to just do once a month setup video. I would like to do more because I enjoy making these videos. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.